Hey everyone, Brendan Snyder here. How are you? Look who I've got with me. Pete Pardo, Sea of Tranquility, joining me for Let's Go to the Record Store. Can you believe it? We've been trying to do this for a while. I haven't been able to meet up, but I'm up here now with you. We're in Middletown, and we're gonna hit Rock Fantasy. New one for me. Yeah, let's pan up. Oh, there it is. It's almost there. So this one's brand new for me. I haven't been in here, but I understand they've got pinball machines and
music, shirts, toys.
It's like everything.
Vinyl CDs.
Right. So I'm totally looking forward to this, and I'm glad to bring you guys along. And without further ado, let's head inside and see what we can find today.
You might even find Steve Keeler in here today.
Oh yeah, let's find him and give
I spot him.
all the way in the back. Look at this place though.
So this is for those of you who have not been here. This is Steve's third location. He moved here right at the beginning of COVID.
Okay.
In this much bigger store. He was down.
I love to hear that it's a bigger store and it's not downsized in any way.
No, it's definitely bigger.
I mean, look at this place. Yeah, stuff everywhere. This is going to be great. I love seeing glass cases. It means there's good stuff inside.
Yeah, I mean shirts and vinyl and CDs and pinball and all sorts of weird.
This is the way record stores should look.
Blacklight posters. Yeah. I mean,
Wow. Oh, this is going to be lots of fun. Oh my God, look at the pinball machines.
That's just a couple of them.
So you want to come here, you can play games.
You could literally spend all day here.
Man, this is like a club almost, you know?
Kind of, yeah.
Wow.
I mean, the pinball labyrinth, and I'm telling you, you have to go check it out if you're a fan of pinball. There's literally hallways and hallways of pinball here.
Well, I didn't realize this goes all the way back like this.
This place is enormous.
Oh my goodness. Oh, check this out, guys. Hey, there's Steve.
Steve Keeler.
Just opening up. How you doing?
Good. Thanks for having us today.
Yeah,
We appreciate
awesome.
this. This is awesome.
Big surprise.
Yeah.
Iron Maiden Motorhead figures.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I've got to go through this.
We have a couple cases.
Bailoff. I didn't even know he had one.
They're spread out all around. Oh yeah, that's a big one.
Oh my goodness.
They make so many different.
I'm already. Oh my God. This just keeps on going. Check this out, guys. This is rad as hell. Holy crap, look at this. Man, if you are a pinball fan, this is where it's at. Man, I can't believe this place. This place is so rad with so much stuff. I thought it was a tiny little store when I walk in, but man, it just keeps going and going and going. Look at all these pinball machines. This is so cool. So I'm at one of the CD racks over here. I'm about ready to dive into this. As I'm told, it's not alphabetical, but you know me, I'm going through it all. So let's look inside here. Let's see what we can start to find as we go through the music. Alvin Betts Band. I've been getting into these guys. I like this stuff. The two sons of Greg Allman and Dickie Betts, come together in forming this band, which is essentially a continuation of the Allman Brothers. This is one I would not have expected. A Tony Carey solo album. Blue Highway. Tony Carey used to play keyboards for Rainbow, and he's done some really cool stuff on the side, like Planet P Project, if you guys remember that. So he kind of sat between both heavy metal, hard rock, and like new wave synth music. I don't know what this is going to be, but it could be very cool. Got a couple Alvin Lee Band albums here. I've always liked his work. We got that one and Let It Rock, another one that I've already got. Great albums. Check out some Alvin Lee.
You weren't too busy in the spring.
No.
The spring, me, Aloe, and Dio.
Pogo Legacy. This one here I've already got. Really good album. Highly recommend it if you don't know this one. It was a reunion album, I believe, but I do like this one. Can never go wrong with some Slade. Beginners, Play It Loud, a twofer. $18.99, not a bad deal for that. I definitely love the first album. Just got this recently. Not quite what Slade becomes eventually in terms of the glam rock sound, but it's actually really good. Oh, this is a cool one here. School of Hard Knocks. It's a reissue of one of Pat Travers' band album. I've got one from Japan, but it's a great album. If you've never checked out this one, School of Hard Knocks, I would recommend this one as well. All right, man, I'm over here now at a metal wall. Look at this thing and all the stuff that's on it. And one of the first things that I found here, Bang Tango. Check this out. Ain't No Jive Live. This thing is hard to come by. It's an EP. It was my introduction to the band. I'm just loving the stuff that I'm finding over here. Wow, check this out. This is a rare one here. Guy Man Dude. Sleight of hand. This was a guitar player who played with Alice Cooper briefly.
And you sold 5, and we almost went belly up. I found a...
Here's a cool one. LA Guns, Shrinking Violet. It's a deluxe reissue. It's got some extra live stuff on it, but Jizzy Pearl of Love Hate joined up for this one in place of Phil Lewis. Really cool to have him joining up. I love everything that Jizzy Pearl does.
It was a mess. We sold out to comic book, and she goes, you need to carry these things called compact.
Bernie Marsden solo album.
All right, so we're at another area here. It's got a lot of CDs. In fact, I'll pan right around to show you the views that we've got over here. But what are you looking for in here? What have you found in the past? Because you were telling me there's some great little gems hidden.
Yeah, I mean, here you're going to find like a lot of cool power metal, progressive metal.
Some loudness and
glam
some
metal.
access.
Yeah, I mean, and a lot of like guitar-oriented stuff. This is the wall right here.
Yeah, I see Bonham in here.
Like Vinnie Moore, and
yeah,
like shrapnel stuff. And
I saw Contraband in here. One of the greatest one-hit wonder albums, in my opinion.
I was just telling Brendan.
Hint, we're going to be doing a video together on this. Might be one of the ones I'll show.
I found some really cool Neil Sean here last time I was here.
Oh,
Neil
yeah.
Sean solos. I found a Dave Chastain.
His
solo
stuff is
album.
hard to. Chastain is awesome.
Like, look, Greg Howe. Here's some Greg Howe right here.
Right.
So again, like all these like guitar shredders.
Oh, there you go. That's one I need. If you're not picking it up.
From 2017. I've never even heard of this.
I don't know. All right. Well, I'm gonna have to turn off the camera so I can start looking at this sort of stuff. All right. So I showed you guys the Guy Man Dude album, who played with Alice Cooper, and here we go. We got a solo album from Kane Roberts, another Alice Cooper guitar player. How many other Alice Cooper guitar players might we find in this?
I'm sure there are some.
There's two bands you don't usually see a lot of. The Poor Boys, Pardon Me, came right at the tail end of the whole glam metal thing. And then this band, The Poor, Who Cares, which is really good. They've actually gotten back together and are still kicking around. I just noticed they put out a new album, I think last year in 2023, worth checking out. Hey, here's one of the newer metal bands that I like, Thunder. Fire It Up. This one is really good. If you guys haven't checked this band out here, but you're looking for some brand new metal that sounds classic like the traditional stuff, this is the band to check out.
We got here in the vinyl section, we got brand new Opeth.
Talking about newer bands, White Wizard over at the top is another one of those bands. It's got the cool throwback sound of the traditional heavy metal. Definitely worth checking out this band as well. Wow, man, this was a cool wall. Wasp, Golgotha, finding so many cool metal albums.
Look at me now.
Yeah, check that out. What'd you find there? Bernie Marsden, Look at Me Now. That's a great album. Is that the first solo album? I don't know how familiar you are
Well,
with
it's from
them.
1981.
Because I know he did two.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. It's got Cozy Powell, John Lord, Ian Pace, Neil Murray, Simon Phillips, Doreen Clanter, and Irene Chanter. Sorry. It's got a bonus track.
Are you dead or something?
Iron Maiden Pinball jumping in there, having a say. All right, well, you'll have to check that one out.
I think I'm gonna go home with this today. Yeah, for sure.
Now that Iron Cobra is 2 new guys. Wow. Those the shows now. That's a cool. Check. The good old days. The good old days, man. Oh yeah.
Wow, Alcatraz, live sentence from the No Parole for Rock and Roll era of the band. Very cool. And as far as the reunited lineup, this album here, Born Innocent, was really good. It's a shame, though, that Graham Bonnet is not part of the lineup anymore. How you feel about that one, Pete?
Good to see you. It's time to drop the name.
Yeah,
To
right?
me, you gotta have Graham Bonnet and Alcatraz. I mean,
Yeah.
good album though.
Right. Great album.
Doogie White is. I love Doogie
Yeah,
White,
yeah.
But yeah, it's.
Well, no, this one here, this is still with Graham Bonnet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
the
one that
comes after
that's
this.
right,
Yeah,
the one that
yeah.
comes after that. Yeah, exactly. I like Doogie White, but no Graham Bonnet.
Good album. Call it something different.
That's right.
And I think by the time this came out, Ingve was already out of the band.
Oh, was he?
Real shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Then this came so quickly after No Parole from Rock and Roll, and then Live Sentence comes out. We're all excited, and then all of a sudden
Ingve's
the first
out.
Rising Force album is out. So it's just like, okay, I guess that's it. Right?
Yeah, I hate it when that happens, when a band puts out a live album or an album period, but the guitar player, somebody's already out of the
gone,
band
yeah.
by the time you get it. And sort of like, I can't really get hyped for that anymore.
And not to mention doing a live album, you only have one studio album, right? So of
Yeah,
course you
right.
rainbow stuff on here, and
Right.
But yeah, this is good. I mean, I think Joe Stump is a good choice for a guitar player.
would, yeah.
He's bringing back that kind of like Ingve flavor.
Yep.
But it's still got to have Graham Bonnet.
Yeah,
For me.
exactly. Now, Alcatraz is Graham Bonnet. He keeps saying he's going to do his own version with Jeff Loomis on
Yeah.
guitar. But we haven't seen anything from that yet.
No. I mean, he's done the Graham Bonnet band, a couple
Right,
albums there,
which is
are
really good. Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, at some point you have all these offshoot bands. It's like Alcatraz featuring Graham Bonnet. It's just like,
Right.
guys, just
Pull it together.
just get along, or just
Right.
don't do it.
Or don't do it, exactly. This is one I don't see on vinyl very often. Motley Crue, Supersonic and Demonic Relics. An interesting collection of odds and sods, B-sides, that kind of stuff. Doesn't really flow very well as just an album, but the music that's on it is very good.
Zoe.
This is awesome. Sacred Right, their latest album, Awakening. Here they're working on a new one, and I hope we get it soon because it's been a while since this one came out, but a band that definitely deserves more love. Here's my introduction to Slayer, Decade of Aggression Live. Started with that. Been a fan ever since. Got to see them on the farewell tour, although they are back now, so who knows? Maybe I'll get to see them again at some festival. These guys are coming back. Sabotage, Streets, a rock opera, one of the great ones that they did. John Oliva will not be with them though, but Zach Stevens will be singing for the new sort of reincarnated lineup of the band. Hopefully we're going to be getting a new album as well. Oh, Mr. Big,
Yeah, I
lean
need to get some
into
of those
it.
early ones. This is
Right?
Omen. I've never even heard this Omen album.
That's good.
Big fan
Yeah,
of them.
I like them.
I never
Oh.
had Boggy Depot by
That's worth it.
Trail, and then I'm going to get the 2 Marsdens.
I think you're going to really enjoy this. If you
Yeah, I'm a
like
big fan.
early White Snake, you're going to like it.
Yeah, I love Ryan.
I still pull out this one. Look at me now. I still listen to that one every so often. It's like that good. It's not just curiosity, I guess, is the
Yeah,
thing.
I mean, all the guys that are playing on are just stellar.
More White Snake guys. Cozy Powell on there.
Cozy, Ian Pace,
Right.
Jack Bruce is on this one.
Right.
John Lord, Simon Phillips, Neil Murray, Don Air.
Right.
Yeah, so there's a double live Glenn Hughes album that I've never seen before on CD.
Oh, wow.
With a DVD.
I'm getting a Glenn Hughes best of from Japan on the Zero label.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
I know, me either. Never seen it, so good scores.
Yeah, and for those watching, like just to show you some of the stuff that gets dropped off here.
Yeah.
If you're an Alvin Lee fan from 10 years
I
after,
showed some of that, yeah. Alvin Lee Band?
it's like the whole his
Catalog?
whole solo catalog is there, like on CD. I mean, I just bought them like a couple of years ago, but I'm like, wow, it's like they're all there, like every one of them.
Yeah, it's a great store so
You never
far.
know what you can find in places like this. You really don't.
You got to dig. You got to go through it all.
That's the thing. You got to spend time. You got to go through the racks and just spend the time.
That's the fun part.
That's what it's all about. That's what going to the record store is all about, right?
Yeah. There's another one, Cold Sweat Breakout. It's got a guitar player from Keel, Mark Ferrari, in this lineup. This is what he did after he left Keel. Wow, I'm loving all these cassettes, man. A Sweet FA, Stick to Your Guns cassette. Again, these are awesome. I've got them on CD, so I don't need them, but very cool stuff here. Check this out, guys. Something you don't see every day. South Gang Tainted Angel cassette single. That's just wild, seeing some of this stuff that I haven't seen in, God, 30 years. There it is, man. So a little closer look at some of these pinball machines, man. We've got Rush. We continue down. Iron Maiden has one. Going on down. Look, Walking Dead. Look, Foo Fighters. I hear this one is a pretty cool one. And if we continue on down here, I don't know if we're gonna hit more music-related ones. Mars Attacks. Oh, there we go. Metallica, AC/DC. It just keeps on going. And what I found out is there is a whole other room down here. First, though, we got a Kiss, and then we continue inside here, and it's just awesome. Blacklight posters. This was the Elton John that I showed you guys earlier. But all in all, a very, very cool place. Can't deny it.
All right, guys.
See ya.
Cheers.
All right, that's it. We are heading out.
Yep.
What a day.
Fruitful little visit, I think.
Yeah, I think we got some good stuff. I got a bag I'll throw here. When I get back, I'll go through it, let everyone see what I got, but I think we did pretty good. Absolutely. We'll have to do this again.
I'm looking at you without a jacket.
No, I gotta get in my car and get my jacket back on to see. I wanted to get my shirt in. I want to give a little shout out to Black City Records in Bristol, England, who sent me this shirt. Go online, check them out. But also, Rock Fantasy.
Right.
Check them out. And Steve, he's got his own channel, YouTube channel, the store does. So definitely check them out. Ask him about it. Yep. And don't forget to head over to Sea of Tranquility and check out Pardo. But I think everyone on my channel already knows your channel. So.
We got another episode. I'm not sure when this is going to air,
Yep.
but we have another episode coming up this weekend
Yep.
of What Is It on Sea of Tranquility, which
Looking forward to-
Brendan will be a part of alongside Scott Leigh from Grant Arthur from Rock Warehouse and Contrarians. And we're going to be talking about one album wonders.
One album wonders, I know.
Bands that only ever released one album, and God,
I know. And when it's so good, and then they only do the one.
that sucks.
I know, exactly. So look forward to that and check that stuff out. All right, everyone, take care. Have a good one. We'll see you soon.
Take care. Bye.
Hey guys, just a little wrap up here after that great meetup with Pete Pardo at Rock Fantasy in Middletown. We had a really great time. That was the first time that we had gotten together in person. I've been on his channel, filmed a number of episodes with him, but getting together in person is always such a great feeling, experience. It just makes the whole thing a lot better. Going to record stores with your friends and that sort of enjoyment and excitement. I hope that came through in the video. That was the whole point of that. And as I said at the end, I got some cool loot. I want to go through it with you. But before I do that, Pete brought me some shirts, some Sea of Tranquility shirts. So I wanted to show you guys these. You'll be seeing me wearing these on my shows here and the episodes and things that I do. Some very cool prog looking shirts. So those are nice. I'm sure if you head over to Pete's channel there, you can find out more about that and probably pick up your own shirts like that if you're interested. But that was very cool of him. So thanks, Pete. Really do appreciate that. But on to the stuff that we went for, which is music. And you saw this in the video, and they just threw this in for free, I guess, because I was picking up so much other stuff. But the very cool cassette single from South Gang. You know, just a nostalgia thing, nothing else, nothing more than that. I just thought that was really cool and decided to throw that in there. And then I found these Misfits blind box, little figurine type things from Reaction. Coming in the coffin like that is very cool. And yes, I will open this up to see what I got, but I'm a Misfits fan, so I didn't even know they had things like this. So definitely want to open that and enjoy that and have fun with that. But of the CDs, I picked up this one, Loudness, a best of. This is just, you know, best songs collection kind of thing. But what I was intrigued about by this is that it also shows a couple solo albums, one from the guitar player, one from the drummer, and a lot of their early stuff going up through the album that we all know and love. But yeah, so I thought this could be a very cool compilation of that early era, which I like a lot. So that was nice. I found this, a Vinnie Moore live album. Still sealed, which is really great. Apparently, it just had a collection come in. That one, this one here, a Joe Lynn Turner live in Germany. I've had this one as a promo copy in a cardboard sleeve, but I've never had it as a jewel case, so I'm glad to get that. I've had this one in a slim line, so I found a nice jewel case copy. $5 for the used ones. That's really nice. Of course, Tim Ripper Owens, that's why I'm buying the Beyond Fear. And I had a cardboard, you know, case version of this, and so nice to get the Michael Kiske solo album passed in different ways. Found a Glenn Hughes best of on the Japanese records label Zero. I'm looking forward to going through this and seeing where all the tracks come from. I found Alvin Lee, Detroit Diesel. I've been looking for this one for a while and finally found a copy of it. And this one here wasn't expecting, but a Ronnie Montrose album, 1994. Music from Here is the title of this. And I noticed this with a lot of the CDs there. Somebody obviously had been marking these things up and whatever. But fortunately, this is all the case. I'm going to have to change out the plastic case. But I did notice that on some of the digipacks, the cardboard ones, very unfortunate because I put a lot back that were those ones that I was interested in. I just don't want any pen or writing or things like that on mine. But, you know, that came from the collection, from what somebody did. I'm sure some of you guys don't mind with stuff like that. That's why stores will bring that stuff in, because there's, you know, sometimes people will buy it regardless because it's rare. They've been looking for it, and I get that. But yeah, I like my stuff pristine. And then this one here, Oz, Forced Commandments. It's 8 tracks, actually no, 11 tracks on it. It's the way they break it up. It's all over the place, but I don't really know anything about them. I recognize this here. I've seen some stuff on vinyl from them, I guess it was. They're back together. I think this is the latest album. It's on Massacre 2020, it says. And I just checked it out, meaning I, you know, put on my headphones like I always do, and I liked what I heard. So very excited about that. So all in all, I got some cool stuff here. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And South Gang, because I usually do walk out with 10. It seems to be a magic number. I wouldn't normally count that. But yeah, 10 pieces of music, the Misfits box, and of course, got to thank Pete again for these shirts. So all in all, man, I had a really great time. Looking forward to doing that again with Pete at another record store. We were going to do Dark Side, as he talked about in the video, and unfortunately had the flat tires. So couldn't do that one. We did this one. He talked to me about another one that we might do coming up here in the near future. So we'll see how that goes. But all in all, going to record stores with your friends, so much fun. Glad you guys were able to come along. And certainly don't forget to head over to Pete Pardo's channel, Sea of Tranquility. Check him out there. And don't forget to check out Rock Fantasy. They also have a channel, and you can check out that great record store. All right, everyone. Take care. Have a good one. And I'll talk to you real soon. Bye.